In 1967, my uncle, he was house sitting for his aunt and uncle in Orange Beach, Alabama. They had an old house. It was right off the main drag in Pensacola. See, Orange Beach, Alabama is kind of like in Florida, but not really. And where their house was at, it was these old woods. You'd have to drive up all these old winding ass roads, and it's spooky as hell back up in there in the summertime. In the wintertime, when all them summer folks is gone, it's scarier than hell. It's like being in a fucking horror movie. It's all these old moss-covered trees and shit, and they're all tangled up together and everything. Now, my great uncle, the one that my uncle was house sitting for, I'm gonna tell you straight up, that son of a bitch, he was dirtier and sneakier and nastier than anybody you ever met in your life. And family gossip had it, he was all mixed up in the Mafia too. See, down here in the South, we got what we call the Dixie Mafia. And supposedly them old boys are meaner than hell. They'll cut your pecker off. They'll do all kinds of shit. And they're mixed up with the Italian mob. See, them old Italian boys, they're all mixed up over in Biloxi. They getting all that damn money. Shit. Anyways, my uncle, he was house sitting, right? And now my great uncle, the one he's house sitting for, he'd really fucked up. See, he was already all seedy and shit, and he'd kind of fuck around with these little girls and be real mean to them and do shit to them. But one thing he'd done was he had started fucking around with one of them old boys' girlfriends. And them Italian boys, they don't want you fucking around with their girlfriend because they're fucking around with their girlfriend. Anyway, my uncle, he was house sitting, right? Now, where he was sitting is this big-ass window. Now, at night, all you could see is this old road. It's kind of a gravelly road, and it'd go down and turn. And you couldn't see nothing. It was just pitch black. And he was sitting there in this kind of this big old picture window and looking out. He said he was sipping some coffee, and he saw his headlights come creeping up that road real slow. Got right in front of the house and stopped. He said he about shit on himself. And it sat there for about 5 minutes. And it slowly turned around and drove back out. Kind of settled back down. Then he saw the headlights coming back up again. This time he got scareder than shit. He said he almost pissed his pants. But this dumb bitch, he pulled in this time. And he knew he couldn't go run and hide. They'd seen him in the damn window. So he said he kind of was looking out the window to see what in the hell. Said the door opened real slow. All he could see is this black figure come waddling up the driveway. Then he heard this at the damn door. So he kind of gulped and he got up. And I think he said his pants were getting a little bit soggy by that point, but he kind of walked over to the door and he kind of closed his eyes and opened it up. And he said at that minute he was face to face with that old boy that was in The Godfather, the one to teach you how to make spaghetti. He was face to face with an Italian. He said this some boy, he said he looked at him and he had this old red beat face. He had old craters and shit in it. And he was like, just looked like he was about to tear his fucking head off. He said, "Is Lamar here?" I can't speak Italian too good like that old boy, but he said, "Is Lamar here?" Lamar's my great uncle. My uncle said, "No, he just passed the fuck out." He just passed out. Said he woke up about an hour later. Apparently that old boy come in and got my great uncle's address book. That stupid son of a bitch had written that girl's number down in there. They found my great uncle about a week later. He'd been shot in the dick. He was in the trunk of his own fucking car. Oh well, he broke the rules. He's an asshole anyways, fuck him.
Pretty Cold, Painter Piss, Who Shot Sally. They call it a whole bunch of names. But I beware of anybody that comes around me wanting to know if I've got any white liquor. That would offend me. And anybody says that, you better beware of them, because it could be the law.
Meet a living legend among mountain men, Popcorn Sutton. He's been distilling whiskey in the North Carolina backcountry for 60 years. Popcorn may look like a character out of Central Casting, but make no mistake about it, he's the real